Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Oh, I just moved my whole screen. I know what I'm doing. I'm definitely a streamer that does this multiple times a week and has been for a while. Definitely prepared and normally have my things all locked, so I can't do that. So prepared, much prepared. Hi JJ, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, let's just make sure we have everything all set up here. Looks like captions are working. I think music should be good. The only thing is I don't know what we're building, so that'll come with time. But it's fine. We can just start off with a just chatting stream. Just chatting. And it should be all a-okay. I hope everyone's having an okay Monday today. I know Mondays are not a beloved day of the week, but they are indeed a day of the week. And, so I've been doing this thing all day today that I keep forgetting about because I'm new to it. So I think I might actually do this while live because then I won't forget. So let's see. I have a phone on a tripod. Could you guess what this is for? Hey Robin, how are you? I bet you'll be able to tell in just a second here what this is for. Oh boy. What do you think a phone on a tripod is for? Any guesses? Hi Ian and Sue Michelle. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. I feel so awkward. But, I guess I'll just show you. So I completely forgot I've been vlogging all day today. I disappeared for a couple of hours, but now it is stream time, which is really exciting. So, stream, say hi. Say hello. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm early. You're early. Hi. Welcome everybody. That's my face. I'm streaming. That's the camera. Hello. Hi. You looked and sounded exactly like Rochella. What you mean? How? I mean, thank you. I love that, but happy to see you live. Happy to see you too. Welcome in. Hi from Australia. Hi everybody. I'm gonna go clean up after dinner and take the dog out. Be back soon. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh my goodness. Canada. Thank you so much for extending your sub through May. Oh my goodness. Save. Thanks, Gerb. We'll do that. Hold on. Here you go. Just for you. Just for you. But can we get some hype in chat for that extended subscription? Thank you so much, Kennedy. That means a lot. Hope you're well. I'm having a bit of a rough day, to be honest. And I was debating on if I was going to stream or not. But I decided I would give it a go. And here we are. I figured typically you guys are like the highlight of my day and make me feel better most of the time, so I figured I would try. And if I wasn't feeling fully up to it, you'd probably be relatively understanding if I ended early, so yeah. Save 2.0. Something about you makes Sims so much brighter. What? We hope you feel better. Oh, thank you, Hazelnut. And also, Charles, thank you for all the consensual hugs. Oh my goodness. I'm 5'10", so I give the best hugs. Oh man. Oh man, we just want you to be good. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. You're very, very sweet. As to the answer of what we are building today, I haven't the slightest idea at all. That's the fun thing about depression, is suddenly the day is gone, you've done nothing, and you have no plan. So, not sure. I figured we would just start by chit-chatting and figure it out from there. Cozy vibes. It's not something you put in your game. It's its own separate program, Cat Banana. And it can alter various games that you play. Build something that makes you happy. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to figure out what I want to build. Thanks for uploading the Plant Mom tiny home on Lesbian Visibility Day. Very on brand. I didn't plan that. I wish I did. But it worked out nicely. What light color would you like, JJ? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed. I noticed it this morning. But apparently yesterday, throughout the entire stream, the harp was on the shelf behind me, and I noticed it this morning, and I just thought it was funny. Orange, please. Sounds good. Oh, that is bright. Ow. Okay. Happy birthday to every lesbian in the chat today. Happy birthday to you. Build a cottagecore tiny house. I've done one of those not too long ago, I don't think. Hi, Abra. How are you? Alright, I think I'm just gonna look around and see what's... Oh no, giant birdhouse for humans. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I think we're gonna bounce around the world and see what sounds fun. Does that sound good? A clubhouse. Could you define what that means? I don't know why, but I just really want you to make a place for a grandpa that has a dog. That honestly sounds really cute. Sounds good, Gerb. Enjoy your walk. What if you build with all your favorite items in the game? Orphanage, what's up, homies? Hi, Plague. What is this? I'm just curious. Did we start this thing on stream at some point? Because I don't know what this is. What about get the biggest lot and build multiple places like a small neighborhood? He has to have an old gray wiener dog. What is this? Anyway, I'm gonna lurk for a bit. Got homework to do. What is this thing? Me don't know. Snowy Escape World, maybe? We built there last stream, so I'm not sure. Maybe grandpa and dog can own a clockmaking shop with a bunch of antiques. That sounds kind of cute. I'm not sure. Excuse me while I awkwardly set up this tripod. Oh my gosh. Did I almost drop my phone into a glass of water? Absolutely. You need that for phoning people? Yeah, definitely did almost drop my phone in a glass of water attempting to vlog. But that's okay. We're going to figure it out and build something on stream without drowning my phone. Let's build a luxury apartment for a streamer. That sounds really nice. I would like a luxury apartment. Hi, Hello Kitty Olive Oil. How are you? Also, AJ, welcome in, guys. So good to see everybody. So I think I liked the idea of a home for like a grandpa with a dog. I think that sounds really cute, especially if we went with the whole tiny home vibe that I know we like to do. Squish homes are our favorite. I think that could be fun. Oh my gosh. Mystical Cottagecore Tiny House. Hello. Squish Squad. Yes. Hi, Follow. Oh my goodness. And Rosella as well. Yay, grandpas. I love my grandpa. I love the enthusiasm. Let me tweet out the stream. There we go. Should be good now. Multiple tiny homes makes it like a house for the elderly. Hi, Millennium. How are you? Grandpa with dog sounds amazing. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. I love builds for grandpas and grandmas. I miss my grandpa a lot. Give me Pinocchio vibes. All right. See, the thing is, I feel like something like Glimmerbrook is what I want, except I feel like Granite Falls would be better. But Glimmerbrook is a livable world, whereas not Evergreen Harbor. Granite Falls is not. Can he love to fish? I think that would be really cute, honestly. Granite Falls is grandpa vibes, though. Yeah. Yeah. Boathouse? Can grandpa have an underground gambling ring? Oh my goodness. Just a card table for him to play with his buddies. I like the idea of a card table. I like the Granite Falls idea because it has to be a mystical grandpa. You can only see him sometimes. Y'all loving on the grandparents tonight. Granite Falls mystical grandpa house. Oh my goodness. Tiny cottage in Windenburg for a grandpa with 5 dogs. Elderly acres. Musician grandpa. Okay. I'm gonna look around and see. Somebody had said Windenburg. I don't know if I want 5 dogs, but I feel like Windenburg could have the right sort of vibe for the sort of lot I would like. I don't really want to demolish this though. This was my dream house that we built. Wait, am I in the wrong save file? That might be what's going on right now. I might be in my personal save file, which you guys don't normally see on stream. I might have accidentally did that. I think I did. Because I didn't build this on stream, I don't think. Did I? Maybe I did. Did I build my dream house on stream? I know I made it into a house. Or like into a video, but did I build this on stream? I don't remember. Is the turtle sign part of your personal dream? It's part of my personal life. I have a turtle sign on the wall above my rabbits area of my apartment. For real, it says turtle crossing and has a turtle on it. I actually have that. I just had to include it. All right, let me exit to main menu and see if I'm actually in the correct save file or not. I'm glad you like that. Tortoise in the hair. I don't remember this on stream. I don't think I did either. I'm probably in the wrong save file. Yeah, I was. Stream save. Perfect. Let's just open this up and see where we are at. That explains a lot. 'Cause it's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't build that on stream. Winter Wonderland. Let me go here. It's attached to the wall in the other room. Hydration redeem. Thank you, Chandra. Oh, I remember this house. This one was really fun. I missed this house. This was a fun couple of streams. I loved this one. You could show the vlog your turtle sign? Maybe. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. since, you know, we did a little bit of vlogging during stream, I might as well link you guys to the channel that has absolutely nothing on it right now. If you'd like to subscribe and be some of the first people to see future vlogs. Would you guys like to subscribe to a channel that has like no following? Because I've thrown the link in chat. There you go. Oh wow, somebody subscribed. Thank you for this being the 6th subscriber. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm actually very nervous about that. That was me. Oh, Ian. We must subscribe. Yes. Love it. Look at this. I love that. Oh my gosh, 15. That just jumped up real quick. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. Anyway. Thank you for that, JJ. 3rd channel. Oh my goodness. I don't know when the first vlog is gonna be up, but I did start vlogging today, so. At some point. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. So incredibly sweet. 26 subscribers. Alright. Anyway, I was gonna bulldoze this. Alright. Cool. I think we're gonna build here. And building for a grandpa in The Sims 4. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. Vlogs, I'm so excited and proud of you. They're honestly, so far, what I filmed today isn't that exciting. I showed off me doing a voiceover, and then I forgot about it for like hours, and then I was like, oh, hi, I'm streaming, hi. That's pretty much it. You are never just Tanya, you're amazing. I've subscribed and can't wait to see you. Oh, thank you. This is one of the prettiest lots in the game for sure. Hi, Josh, welcome in. I like vlogs that are just hanging out, basically. Yeah, it should be interesting. I'm excited to mess around with a new type of content for sure. Will there be fluffy appearances? Oh yeah, there will be cats. April sub goal is so close. It is. It's no pressure at all. Never. It's fine. Just leave it. April's almost over. We're good. Thank you. This is Cottage MC. It's a small lot in the world of Windenburg, and I think we're gonna build a little house for Grandpa here. I'm just babbling at you guys. I feel like we have. Well, it's not that I feel like we haven't done anything. We haven't done anything yet. I'm just updating my command. Building a tiny home for a grandpa and his dog. Dogs? Dogs. Sonia vlogs? Oh my goodness. Could you do a house tour maybe? Maybe someday. My apartment is incredibly messy all the time. So, this is like the cleanest room. Are you gonna see the Sims stream tomorrow? Of course. Barbie Tanya vlogs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a Sims stream tomorrow for what's it called? Inside Max's stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, Maxis or Inside Maxis tomorrow. Can we do a character creation? I want to see Grandpa and his chunky senior dog that waddles. Should we? What do you guys think? What would you like out of the next expansion? Generations. Thank you. bowling stuff. I love that idea. All right. Grandpa must be a bowler. I'm going to randomize him a little bit here until we get like a good base sim. Well, that was actually kind of fun. Hold on. We're going to keep going though. What do I want for the base of Grandpa? Definitely have a beagle. He needs like a beagle and a husky. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think that's a little bit better. The eyes are so blue. They really are. My reshade is making some of these like a bit much, so I'm trying to figure out. Just fiddle with his eyes a little bit. Why is this so cute? I love the... Josh! What are you doing? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Welcome back.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. Can we get some hype in chat? Maybe this.
Welcome back.
Clancy! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
Welcome back.
What are you guys doing? Don't be nice. Sorry. I agree, JJ. Everyone's being too kind for sure. Sari! Thank you so much for paying for the gift sub that you got from Josh.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you for gifting a sub. We're just making a grandpa. What are you guys doing?
Welcome back.
That grandpa almost looks like a hot dog. Butterfly. Oh my gosh, the harp train has entered the station. You have approximately 4 minutes to reach the next station. Make him chubby. I do like that idea. Wicked, thank you so much for that first time Prime sub. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. What are you guys doing?
Hello there.
Why are none of these brows like stylish sweater vest for sure. Adidas tracksuit. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, we can get him some sort of facial hair for sure. I like that. I can't play copyrighted music on stream. No worries on ever subbing, Katie. That's totally fine. Reading glasses. We could probably do that.
Welcome back.
And Brooklyn, thank you so much for your very first ever gift sub in the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, can we get some hype, please? Thank you. Guys, this is too much. It's just a Monday. He looks so cute in these, though. You can tell Grandpa was cute when he was hungry. Todd, you're just really trying to make him hot. Okay, I see you. Dremier Matthews, thank you for that follow. We love a stylish grandpa. We do. He needs a Santa Claus beard. I could see him chilling in like this. Yeah, we're gonna make the sim that we're gonna make a house for. Kill farms. Oh my goodness. Should he be like the hermit with a bunch of dogs? That'd be so cute. But thank you guys so much for that level 2 hype train. I do really appreciate it. Shrek? Is that the Sims resource? Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Hello. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh. Hello. How are you? What are we making? We are trying to design a grandpa. So what is this outfit? Hello? So we can make his house. What is... Oh, that's from Final Fantasy. I was gonna say, this is a nice look. Nice. Oh wait, no, this is it. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. He is so cute. Okay, okay, okay. Grandpa into coding and hacking. That outfit's adorable. 70s grandpa fashion. Just came here to hang out. We see you on YouTube tons. Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I've been very aware and using your site since like, I don't know, early Sims 3 days probably. So excuse me while I freak out a little bit. He needs to build clocks and trinkets. Oh, that'd be cute. I think that we're not gonna go too full in depth with him. I just want to get a basis and make his dog, and then we can build their house. That outfit cools down the hotness. I was losing my lesbian card for a bit there. Oh my goodness. Dog, 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 dog. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. We want animal. He enjoys wine and cheese and has an extensive collection of World War II books. We adore you, so we panic. I cry. He looks like he would have a weird house. He builds toy trains for the grandkids. You're giving me so many ideas. I see Schnauzer. Do we want a mini Schnauzer? I kind of love that idea. I love them. Hold on. I'm looking for like loves dogs. And I don't actually ever remember what dog lover. There we go. I think he also might love the outdoors. Possibly. Biggest dog. I'm not familiar with that, Katie. I'm gonna say he's a good sim. Yeah. All right. It's pet time. It is pet time. Doggy. Hold on. What's the mini one look like? Oh, I like the mini one though. This feels like Grandpa's dog. This feels like Grandpa's dog. I just did a dolphin noise. This is the one. Oh my goodness. I love this. What a cutie patootie. His name is Colonel. Could you imagine? We can pick his little snout. Oh, not that one. Yes, the plan is to live in a tiny home for sure. I just want to mess around with the eyes, I think. Ooh. Oh, those are intense. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Maybe we'll go back to... Yeah, just the brown ones. Yup. Oh my god. That's the one. I love him. Oh. Dog has seen many toys in their days. Yes. Look at the little outfits. Doggy can be a hot dog. Is this how I get out of it? Is this how I get out of being a hot dog? I can make doggy hot dog? There we go. Oh no, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. He's so cute. I like the name Colonel. And then, let's see, what's your name? Dominic, Giovanni, Nolan, let's see. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I find one that feels right. There's one I passed by that I'm kind of liking, which was Rusty. I don't know why, but I like that. Rusty, why, man? Rusty and his dog, Colonel. He's so cute. Rudolph is the name of my dog, so. All right, what is Colonel's? Oh, he's smart. Okay, I like it. Maybe we'll also give him a vocal. And maybe he's also a bit of a hunter. Rusty and the Colonel sounds like a kid's TV show. Yes. Colonel Lester. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I kind of feel like, do we just want one dog, or do we want a beagle too? Because part of me only wants our lovely Colonel there, but I also like the idea of a beagle. Beagles are like kind of the worst from experience. A cat would be cute just for the vibe. Oh, he's so cute. The default dog was very cute. Cursed. Keep thinking of bagel when I hear beagle. To be fair, my boyfriend and his family had a beagle, and we always called it the bagel. And now we also call bagels bagels. So we don't have basset hounds? That's sad. I mean, it makes sense because if they're really unique shape. Bagel the beagle. I almost said bagel the bagel. Oh, he can have the bow tie. This is the bow tie boy. Oh, he's so handsome. Okay. So we have Colonel and Gerard. This is an elder beagle. A gentleman. He's so cute. He's adorable. All right. Rusty, Colonel, and Gerard. I'm gonna think of this dog as the lieutenant. I'm gonna save these to my library. You're so cute. All right. Let's build them a house. Let's get to the part of what I normally do here on my channel, which is not create Sims. That just... Grandpa Rusty. I know the dogs aren't gay, but those dogs look like an elder gay couple. What breed is Colonel? He is a miniature schnauzer. I'm excited. I think Grandpa having a schnauzer is perfect. I'm a little excited. So I'm streaming and we made this adorable grandpa who is named Rusty, and he has 2 dogs. We're gonna make a tiny house for them, and their names are Colonel and where is he? Gerard. They're so cute. I feel so awkward doing this. Hi, Febe. So ready for this build. Stream, say hi. Oh, there's Tylenol on my desk. I am so awkward. Hi, Hello Kitty. Hi, Iris. Tylenol. Who would ever have Tylenol? I am so awkward. I love the Sim and his puppies. Me too. All right. For anyone that's confused by what I'm doing, I'm vlogging. If you weren't here earlier, you might have missed that announcement. Yeah, I'm really excited to find out how this is gonna come out, but let me save so we don't lose our beautiful Sims. His house could be like a burrow. I don't know. I'm just like singing to the song in the background. Does Rusty love to knit? I don't know, guys. Does he? If you put pictures of the doggies in the build. Okay, we have to get started. He knits his dog's clothes. That sounds so cute. Maybe the house can mix an older style with more modern items as well. Maybe. I guess we're gonna give it a go and find out. Rusty definitely makes his own organic baked dog treats. You could use the knitted mailbox. Maybe you could do a bit about how you cut your videos and prepare for your voiceover and stuff. I did record earlier doing today's voiceover, actually. If you guys saw the plant tiny house that we did on stream recently that I just posted today, I vlogged that this morning. Maybe Rusty made the bow tie for Gerard. Oh my gosh, yes. Small house. Happy my step, thank you for the 200 bits, and hello, how are you? You should have a grandfather clock and a clock wall. Maybe. With a giant basement for all his victims. Excuse me. No, not Rusty. Not Rusty. Rusty would never. Yeah, Rusty would never. He's too perfect. Oh, that's great, Pep. I'm doing all right. Definitely a bit better than earlier today. Thanks to you lovely bunch. For some reason, I like the idea of having like these longer down, but I don't know why. Maybe this part comes out further? Counter with the dishwasher. I mean, yeah, that would work.
Hello there.
Jada, thank you for the follow. That's just the name of the lot because it's a cottage at the lake. Hello, Devil Mom. How are you? I think I want something kind of like this. Maybe we can have that kind of thing. Because then if we have like stairs coming up the side like that, that can be kind of cute. We could even have the door there. Ooh, I got an idea. I have an idea.
Welcome back.
Rainbow flag.
Yavanna, thank you so much for the 6 months of Prime. Welcome back on in. I hope you like your new sub badge. Welcome back, welcome back. Knitting and build stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting to, I think. Yeah, I don't know, Katie. In general, I'm not a huge fan of dog houses in real life, so I'm not sure. Maybe a woodworking table in the back? Maybe. Hey, Pluvial, how are you? Hold on. Maybe I'll put this over here. I'm doing okay. It's been a weird day. I'm glad that you're doing well. Let's see here. This would be too tall, but I also like it. Maybe at the back, that could be there. But we'll have a different one for the rest. Yeah. Because I also liked the idea of maybe doing something like this.
Hello there.
Heather, thank you so much for that follow. Yeah. Having this sort of situation going on. Like it being covered might help. could even drag this out more. That could be kind of fun. I don't know. A garden or a little farm. Lots of outdoor retreat. Yeah. Sounds good, Cat Banana. Okay, maybe like that. If I drag this over, do it that way. Could potentially have something a little funky here. It's very much a work in progress. Maybe the black trim. I think something with this could be fun, but we'd have to find the right way. This is Windenburg. I'm still not sure how I want to do this. Maybe I'll do that. Welcome in. Don't think I've ever built on this lot. Really? It's one of my favorite lots to build on. I think it's really pretty. Highly recommend. Ooh, I never use these. That could be kind of fun. I'd have to use the same here. Ooh, the red? That's kind of cute. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the back yet. That's why there's nothing there. I always focus on the front first and then I add to the back. I think we're about to have a visitor, by the way. Hi. Are you coming to say hi? Are you coming to say hi? Yeah. Hello. Hi, I love you. You're kind of in the way. What's up? I don't think you guys can see him. Oh, there he is. What are you doing? You don't smell bad today. That's good. So much Rio. Yeah. There's a lot of Rio. Where are you going? Okay, bye. Leave that alone. Rio's coming to check on his stream. Baby kitty. Rio, very cool. Rio, are you very cool? He's like, yeah. Of course I am. What do you think you're doing? He's getting into trouble. Pluvial? Thank you so much for gifting 9 subs to the community. We hit our April goal.
Welcome back.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back.
Oh, no, let's not remember that one, JJ. Now Kitty wants to leave the room. Never happy. That's what he is. He's never happy. Oh my gosh. Do you hear him? Okay, be right back. Rio is a lot. I disappeared so quickly after that, but thank you again, Pluvial. That was so incredibly kind. Birdhouse. We could probably add a birdhouse. Hold on. The grandpa made the birdhouse himself. I love that idea. Okay. Old man bird watches. Okay. Can we do this? Maybe. I want it to look cute, but I'm not sure how. Is this for your save? I don't have a save. Yeah, I do want the crafting table for sure. Kind of funky. Part of me still wants to have like a roof piece here. I just wasn't liking how it was coming out. don't know what I want to put up there. I mean, we could have like a flat roof. We're gonna figure it out. Secret basement bowling alley. Trellis type thing or pergola? Maybe.
Hello there.
Let's see here. Rivet, thank you so much for that follow. This is so pretty. Wait. What if? That looks so pretty right there. That's so interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work because I think it looks cool. Because it kind of looks like they're coming out of the roof. Welcome in, Smartlet. How are you? Beat that. Any roof decorations? Probably. This is the color. I really like that. I think this adds a little bit to it too. Aw, that means a lot to me, Riveting. So good to see you here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna bring this one out more, maybe. I just don't want them to be perfectly symmetrical. I don't like symmetry. mean, roofing is difficult. I just think it's really fun. Ooh, that's helping. Okay. Sippy Sip, thank you so much for the hydration, little panda. Ooh, what about like a stone maybe? Something about that I like. And then maybe if we put like a stone stuff with it. That's kind of cute. What do you guys think? I think it's starting to sort of come together a little bit more. Funky. How dare you reach your goals while I'm gone? Aw, Gerb, welcome back. Yeah, guys, please go check out my friend Gerb Sims. There's links in the chat. Fantastic simmer. Ooh. That could be cute. Get a smaller roof trim here. No, let us play. We haven't. Friend? Mistress? I need a thicker roof trim for that, but that's okay. Queen Olive, thank you for the follow. I like the idea of this window, but I feel like it might be too big for this space. Like maybe that one instead. And then I was thinking if I can find what I'm looking for. I don't know if anyone else is like this when they're building, but like I imagine like as I'm building the house what specific bushes and trees and stuff I want in a space. So then I'm like, I need to find the one I'm thinking of, which for me was this one, maybe in the darker swatch, sized up. But I think that's too big for this space. I wish it was slightly smaller. But it's also kind of cool how big that is. It makes you really see how small this space is, which I do like. My zodiac sign is Sagittarius. Yeah, they're like slightly different. That one's more the right color. I do that with my furniture and just kind of stack them into the corner I want. Let's see. I definitely want some like grass around, like that. Maybe a small pond. That's a potential. Let's look at this one, but I kind of like how kind of untreated that is, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but like I like how messy it is, if that makes sense. I think that's what I'm going for. The only reason I don't know if I want a pond is because we just recently had a pond in the build we did yesterday. Let's look at Get Together though. Yeah, how unkempt it is. Debug wheelbarrow. Kind of looks a little overgrown, like it got away from him. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Doesn't have time to mow the lawn. Yeah. I do kind of like that idea. There's all kinds of like bushes and stuff that have that sort of vibe, so I think we might have a few of those around. I wasn't specifically going for a Tudor style, but we are in the you know, countryside of Windenburg, so it's just kind of happening. I don't know. Now I'm like overthinking it because I didn't really want it to be Tudor styled. I just wanted to use some items I don't use very often. Maybe we make it slightly brighter. Or go back to the red roof. I'm not sure what my favorite style to build is. I mean, maybe mid-century modern, just because I love that style. Is there like a grayish? No. Well, maybe that one. Like the red roof. Yeah, I think I'm liking it too. The lighter tones look nice here. Yay! Slowly figuring it out. Sometimes builds just take forever to figure out. We'll figure it out though. Fantasy-ish. Ooh, what if it was on like stilts? Is that kind of cool? Really like the stilts. Definitely takes some of the Tudor Gothic vibes away. Oh, Molly. I'm glad I can help in some way. Definitely know that feeling of not being able to fall asleep. Not a fun one. I don't know why, but I like the idea of having something like this. Just kind of sort of random fencing, if that makes sense. This stilts make it look like a custom built home, which definitely adds to the story play. Maybe this was homes he started to build when he got closer to his retirement age. Maybe. Kind of like this funky yard. All right. Fisherman vibes. I mean, I guess it's not too far off then from what we were thinking. Green siding. Try a green. That's kind of fun. Curved fences you can make by putting on a curved foundation. So you would grab the fence and just kind of click this button, the replace fences, and then you would do that. So it's curved. Maybe he has a little boat that he takes out on the river. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we can do this kind of thing. It's kind of fun. I like the idea of Grandpa bird watching, but his dogs interrupt him by chasing birds. That sounds so cute. Fun stones. Could do some metal, maybe. I don't know, the upstairs part, or the top of the roof needs to be something else. I just don't know what. So this one. We'll figure it out though, right, chat? I mean, I do kind of like this one. It's just a matter of which one matches the best. Do this and then have like one of these guys. Metal's kind of fun, but I don't think that's the right vibe. But maybe like this guy. Yeah, I think that works. Honestly, what does it look like if I... Why do I kind of like this when I pull all of the eaves in? It makes it look kind of quirkier, I suppose. I'm gonna save real quick. I like this a lot. Yay! We're getting there. Slowly. I think that could be kind of cool. What if our deck was actually kind of spacious? I never do things like that. And then it could work if we wanted to have this tall fence up here. I do think I'm gonna change this to like a lighter brown. And then this should be able to change too. Do I want that one though? Oh wait, that's better for that. The literal pure talent of Tanya. Oh, stop. Watching you while building a New Orleans inspired starter home. Ooh, that sounds fun. But yeah, you guys are way too nice to me. I'm just experimenting. Let's see. I think like a little barbecue out here would be nice. And of course the woodworking bench. So let me get that while we were going through all of this stuff. Woodworking, where are you? I see flower arranging. There it is.
Hello there.
I think we'll do that one. MG, thank you so much for the follow. And oh my gosh, butterfly wolves, are you serious? That means a lot. I think I might do like one of these guys. See you later, the Molly. Oh yeah, I think a dog bed outside could be cool. Maybe that one. My building abilities have increased 1,000% since I've subscribed. You'll be nice. That was an attractive angle, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. That's cute. Learning so much for like where to find things in combos and adding way more detail. Oh. So helpful when you talk through what you're doing. I'm learning a lot too. It means a lot to know. Thanks for sharing that. Someone else. All right. There we go. Yeah, I understood. Gonna lurk while I eat. Sounds good. Enjoy. I like this one because it's really worn out. So I think I'm gonna go with that. And then, yeah, a dog bed would be nice too. I feel like it would be down here though because we have all this other stuff up here. Which works because we can put like a nice space down here. Like I want it to be a little bit overgrown, but not like a mess. Maybe we'll have a little bit of a space like this. Pups aren't gonna live outside. It's just they have some stuff outside. Thank you for the hydrate. I might have to use this one from Batu. It's just a really nice one. Ooh, I like that too. Posture check. Check your posture, everybody. Did I catch you slouching? Because I was. Yes. Yeah, we can save. Saving right now and checking my posture again. All right. Maybe we'll have some of these guys here. Music's groovy. I'm glad you guys are liking the music. I'm also glad that I changed it recently because it makes it so I can actually hear my alerts, which was really upsetting before because you guys were like, the alerts are so loud, and I'm like, I didn't even hear them. Good night, Ian. Thank you so much for coming by. The belts coming together so well. I'm loving it. Yay! use one of those instead, actually. I think I like that better for the vibe I'm going for. The patio reminds me of my grandparents' house. I want to be old now. Aww. Curious about Rio's Minions? As you should be. It's a great place. Rio's Minions is the best redemption. I'm glad you think so. Rio demands more minions. I like the idea of this. All right. That's starting to look okay. Missy, thank you so much for that follow.
Hello there.
Koopa Troopa, thank you for that follow as well. Ooh. That's cute. All right. Miss K-Dog, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Welcome back.
I don't know where that came from, but thank you. Yeah, can we get some hype? First time gifter. It's so kind of you. Thank you so very much. No chaos. I think this is coming out all right. What do we think? Sure, I love your content on YouTube. I'm not a Twitch person, but wanted to support your work. Oh my goodness, that means so much. I really, truly appreciate that. That's so very kind of you. looks more than all right. You guys are too kind. Wonderful, got in late. No such thing as late. Welcome in.
Hello there.
Also, Akani, thank you so much for that follow as well. All right. Welcome in, Electric Eyes. Good to see you. How are you doing today?
Hello there.
What if we had like... Grace, thank you for that follow as well. Why do I like this color so much? Like, some of the other ones might make more sense. Like, that one blends in a little bit better. But, like, something about that color just makes me very happy. But that one blends. So I might use it. Wholesome chat strikes again. Yeah, it should be interesting tomorrow. Let's see what we can get here. There we go. I think one of these guys. Let's see over here. I'll probably put one out back too. There's a Sims live stream tomorrow, which is quite exciting. You didn't like miss it by much. They just announced it today. Oh, I like that red tree. I'm not sure, butterfly. Oh, these colors make me so happy. Okay. I think we achieved the look of it's kind of overgrown, but it's not disheveled and messy. Hopefully. At least that's what we were going for.
Hello there.
Okay, I think something like that. Neptune, thank you for the follow. All right. We need a door. A new world would be awesome. I agree. That would be fantastic. Okay. Those live streams never talk about new content, like new paid content, so I'm not expecting to hear anything about paid content. And they like tweeted out about what they were going to talk about, which is we're going to be talking about this month's patch, hot topics, and a sneak peek for next patch. So that's what they said. So, to keep expectations in check. So, yeah, I'm gonna save. Hope we get generations soon. I mean, same. Made a lot of progress. Yeah, we've been working pretty hard at this. Ooh, I'd like to get like a chair or something like this outside. We had the idea of like bird watching, which I thought sounded really cute. So I definitely want like the bird feeder. Cool. Welcome back. This build's so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Bird feeder, I think, is this from backyard stuff? Yeah. I mean, we could do a rocking chair, potentially. For some reason, I think of Grandpa sitting outside in this. Although, I also think Grandpa needs to own this chair inside. That's necessary. I just really don't like the colors on this chair. I'm glad you were playing some Roblox. I hope it was fun. All right. Okay. Vibing to this music as I attempt to be productive. I don't like the colors either. I think the fold-out chair looks better with the style theme of this build. Yeah. Okay, we have dogs, so we need a bathroom that, like, actually has a tub in it. So that's something I have to keep in mind. I feel like we should have more kits by now. I've been seeing a lot of different opinions on that. I'm open to more soon, but it's not a big deal to me if we don't get them anytime soon either. Oh, there's a better spot here for a tub. Right there. Bathroom. And then this could all be the living space, and then that could be a bedroom back there. Cool. I think some sort of column in here would be good. Like this kind of guy. Yeah. So then we would have probably, I'm tied here between wanting to use like these guys, which kind of fit the vibe, but I'm not sure. Or I think maybe these jungle adventure ones might be the right fit for a kitchen space here. Maybe like that. Jungle Adventure. I think that could look kind of cute. And like we could have like a cozy chair here. And like beds for the dog. Maybe there's 2 chairs here. We don't have a sofa, we just have 2 chairs. And then I think we're gonna put the fridge over right here, and I'm not sure which one I want. Do you want the matching Jungle Adventure one, or do we want like an older style? Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that kind of works for a layout. I'm not sure what... Oh, of Up. I haven't seen Up. It's just like what my grandparents did. Boom Cube, I don't think would fit the aesthetic, actually. Alright. That could work. Ooh, a birdhouse. Who in chat wants a birdhouse in this house? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Do we like birdhouses here? Or is that a dead meme? Because I'd understand. Oh, I like this. I think this is cute. Yes, birdhouse. All right, I guess we can get a birdhouse in a minute here. Actually, let me look at the sink that came with this. No, never mind. I lied. Birdhouse will never be a dead meme. Are you sure?
Hello there.
Kelly, thank you for the follow. We go a while without one. It's always in our hearts and your stream background. True. It's Deppy. Thank you for the follow. That is a very grandpa lamp. If I've ever seen a grandpa lamp, that is one of them. I'm gonna do this on the inside and then I'm gonna repaint the back of the kitchen like that. Aww. Thank you. The best intro of all time. What do you mean? Oh yeah, the grandfather clock. We said we were gonna do that. For sure. add that over here. We can have a plant in the other corner. Maybe this guy. Are you guys talking about like the animation for my YouTube channel? Oh, this is a chair. I wish it was a table because that'd be cute. But there's a table version, isn't there? Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I made that so long ago now. I've been really wanting to do a new one. Vibe to it every time. Aww. That means a lot. Definitely want to get some like dog treats and stuff in here. I just don't know where they're gonna fit because I don't want to. Well, I guess I could put them there. This tiny table is the best. I love it. Maybe on top of the fridge at some point. I just kind of liked how this looked. Want to get some more of the bird feathers. Blue jay, cardinal, finch. Actually, probably these three are good ones. Duck. And then we already got those ones. Oh, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Follow. I could also see this kind of tucked in the corner here. I might do that. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Oh, our foundation disappeared. Let's fix that. Cool. Where is the rug I'm thinking of? I mean, I could use this one because it's a similar vibe, but that's not what I was thinking of. This one. Ooh, maybe the red on those instead. I don't know. House is looking so cozy and warm. Yay! like that swatch.
Hello there.
Kyra, thank you so much for that follow. Here we go. Oh, maybe. Some of those new paintings for sure. We do have a lot of artwork to go off of here, so. I'm unsure where I want to put a bunch of things, but I think this is not a limited pack build. But welcome in. Such a woodsy apartment. I mean that in the best way. This guy. And then I think the shelf from, what's it called? Island Living would work here. Hi, Simple Monkey, how are you? What if we had them like on the shelf? These bird paintings are from Cats and Dogs. They're just like a feather in the catalog, but they're framed when you take them out. I think they're super cute. Have a good night, Robin. Sorry about your internet. That's never fun. I never knew those existed. Might have to try them out for a build sometime. Yeah, they're really cool. Definitely recommend. Just want to grab a couple of like other decorations. The beagle is perfect. Because we have a beagle. so annoying how many times I've placed this now. Alright, that's where I wanted it. Of course I deleted the whole shelf. Alright. That's cute. Hi, Charlie. Put that there, and then I wanted to put this one over here. And then, I don't know what to put over here. Probably a mirror. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. And then I suppose at the end here, I will just put something like this so it looks like there's extra storage down here, even if there's not. And I might turn it around and tuck it into the wall a little bit on the side there, so it looks like it continues. Yeah. All right. A clock wall. I did forget about that, but we can still add something like that. Or I could just have like one little clock up here too. I do like the idea of having a clock though. I don't know, we have multiple clocks already. Feeling the vibes of this build? Good. Makes me want hot cocoa. That sounds delicious. Is there dog bowls? No, I'm gonna have to get those. Also a trash can. I think, yeah, we got an outdoor one, but I didn't grab an indoor one. And I don't know where any of this stuff is gonna go because this is a very cramped space, but I think it looks super cozy, so. Maybe we have one of each for those. I'm doing okay, London Dragon, how are you? Alright, I'll do that, and then I think in the bathroom we're gonna end up having just a tub. Probably. I could kind of see something like this in here, to be honest. It's so ugly, I love it.
Hello there.
Lind, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Think I'll do that one. And then if we have a toilet here. I might be able to also have a shower and a sink in here. That's the goal anyway. And my voice is going. Aw. Thank you. I hope you like how it comes out. It's almost done. Watch your videos all the time. So glad to witness a stream. Aw, that means a lot. Welcome in. Thank you so much for popping by. Okay. It's a really weird bathroom, but... I might do this one in here. Yeah, that works. And then might get a bathrobe for Grandpa. And like a little towel probably as well. I feel a lot like of base gaming furniture is very grandpa or like old fashioned and fancy, so I end up building these kind of houses all the time since I only have base game. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I could see that. Gonna put that there. And then like a little bath mat, and then I think that's it. We'll check and see if there's anything we forgot. But I think we're pretty much done here. Why did I not know this one had other shapes to it? I knew it had other swatches, but I didn't know it had other shapes. Look at how cute this rug is. Hello? That is so grandpa. It needs to go outside too. I'm sorry. Right, let me save this and we will double check to see if there's anything we forgot to add here. That's perfect. It's so cute. All right, so outside we have a barbecue, a place to sit, some dog toys, a dog bed, a place. Oh, we didn't get the wash tub for the laundry. I'll have to grab that. A place to watch birds, the bird feeder, just lots of yard space, a woodworking bench. Inside we have our little kitchen space here. Maybe like a curtain for that. Okay, so what we need is a wash bucket, a mailbox, thank you. There are things I forgot. Let's add them. I didn't pick a mailbox. Hi Bellatrix, how are you? What'd you do? I'm gonna stick that right there. We need a mailbox. Did we want to do a knitting one? We talked about doing that. And if so, we should probably add some knitting stuff. Plant box might be a good idea. Maybe it was his wife's, and after she passed, he picked it up and got into knitting. I really like that idea. Maybe some planters. I'll put a couple of planters out here. I don't want too many though.
Hello there.
Just Katie, thank you so much for that follow. think that's it. I think we did it. Of course, unless I forgot something, like a fire alarm and a curtain. I just said those things. Fire alarm. Temperature controls. And a curtain. And then for real, I think we're done. Came out so cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I like that. I think that looks really cute. And then I feel like Grandpa would have something like this up. I just think it's cute. All right. Alrighty. We did it. You save that to library, and then I need to see them explore it because they're right here. It's only 28K. That's not too bad. Can't wait to see this being built for this. I appreciate the enthusiasm considering you just saw the whole thing be built. Wanting to watch it again. What do you think, Rusty? What about you guys? What do you guys think? They're so cute. They're just so cute. I am feeling a bit better, Camilla. Thank you so much. I really appreciate seeing you guys tonight and hanging out and all of that. Can we see them move in? We're moving in. Guys, go to your house. They're like, I want to spend time with Daddy. Oh, look at the babies. Hold on, I don't think I have my audio on. Audio. This is like a lot called Cottage MC that's in the middle of Windenburg in the countryside. Guys, go inside. Oh, I can't get in. All right. Oh, wait, now I can. Weird. Can I go here? No. Okay. I see the problem. I will mess around with this to make sure they can get around. All right, he can get in now. Call them. Look at the babies. You don't like the shoe rack. Oh. And neither do you. They're like, no thank you. Don't like shoes. I'm gonna lay right outside the door. They're so cute though. They want to eat shoe. There we go. What are you guys doing? They're so cute. Are you guys gonna be besties? Clipping through the sofa? Oh, that was so cute. They both just curled up at the same time on the bed. Oh, who's here? Oh my God, the welcome wagon. Go away. Goodbye. Oh, the babies. I love this. Anyway, Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight and helping me cheer up and build a really cute tiny house. I'm really happy with how this one came out. It's a little bit different, and it was fun to make the Sims and come up with the whole concept to build them a house. Yeah, there's only one bed and it fits them both. Yeah, there's links in chat if you'd like to follow me on any of the social medias, any of my YouTube channels. And I think we're going to be raiding somebody here momentarily. But thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. It was really a fun time. I appreciate you all so much.
Hello there.
Also, Katie Pink, thank you for that follow. I think we might have to... Happy birthday! I think we're gonna raid one of my good friends who's building a beautiful farm. I could never. We're gonna go say hi to Rochella. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today, and I will see you on, what's today? Today is Monday. I will see you guys on Thursday for another stream. Bye, everybody.